The Russian defense minister said on August 15 that Ukraine's combat capabilities were almost exhausted and that the army had clear myths about the superiority of Western military tactics and weapons. Speaking at the security conference in Moscow, attended by Chinese Defense Minister Li Shanfu, Russian Defense Minister CGV said the so-called special military operation was a serious test for Russia. The Russian military overthrew, dispelling many myths about the superiority of Western military standards. Preliminary results of the combat operation show that Ukraine's military resources are almost exhausted. The news agency was not authorized by the Russian Ministry of Defense, attended security, and didn't say why. Minister Chun says he would share details about the weaknesses of American armored vehicles, German tanks, and British missile systems with Russian partners, adding that no weapon is invulnerable to Russian weapons. At least 2 people were injured in the city of Dnipro in southeastern Ukraine during a Russian missile strike on the morning of Tuesday, August 15, and a swimming pool complex and a business caused heavy damage, according to the governor. After Lisa said, "We were running to the basement when we heard a third explosion. There was a fourth explosion while we were sitting down. The basement is so scary. I don't know what words to use to describe my feelings." The Batum strike was one of many Russian attacks targeting 2 areas in the west that also border NATO member Poland and other areas. On August 15, left 3 people dead and more than 10 injured, according to House officials said. Prime Minister Denisier said civil infrastructure, including schools and hospitals, were damaged in 8 areas in Tuesday's Russian attacks. Ukrainian Air Force says Russia has sold at least 28 cruise missiles. 16 missiles were shot down and no other casualties were immediately reported. Former U.S. President Donald Trump was indicted on a false criminal charge on August 14 when a state jury handed down a lengthy indictment accusing him of trying to overturn his defeat in the 2020 election. No top-ranking candidate of the Democratic Party yet. The charges brought by District Attorney found tenors add to the legal troubles facing Mr. Trump and facing Mr. Trump, who is currently the frontrunner in the race for the Republican nomination tied in the 2020 presidential election. The 98-page indictment lists on 19 defendants and is 41 years old. All defendants are charged with racketeering, which is a crime used to target politicians, members of organized crime gangs, and can be sentenced to up to 20 years in prison. Among the defendants whose video was captured by Mr. Trump's former White House chief and ex-main lawyer, the case originated from a phone call on January 2, 2021, in which Mr. Trump gaga-stopped election officials begged Brazil to find enough votes to overturn his narrow defeat in the state. Mr. refused to do so. Mr. Trump then denied any wrongdoing and accused District Attorney Wills an elected Democratic Party of having political motives. In discretion, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense said on August 15 that it didn't see the large-scale military exercise or any other actions by the Chinese military near the island after China condemned Taiwan's vice president's quick visit to the U.S. as Germany responded to reporters about the activity China's military in response to the vice president's transit trip to the U.S. Defense Ministry spokesman Sung Li-fan said that the armed forces have the responsibility to monitor any Chinese activities near Taiwan, although, however, there haven't been any relatively large-scale exercise or action by the Chinese military.